Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for Platform Fundamentals Academy. We will be covering the document management solution, and my guest today is Rahul Mathur. He is the Senior Inbound Product Manager for the document management product.
Today, we will be exploring the fundamentals of document management and how it can be leveraged to optimize your workflows, enhance collaboration, and create a seamless documents experience. Few housekeeping rules in place. We will be saving the time at the end for the Q&A. We will be recording the presentation and it will be shared on the ServiceNow community. And after the event, you will be prompted to fill out a short survey. A safe harbor notice in place for forward-looking statements. And let's get started on the agenda. So today we have a dynamic agenda lined up for the day. We will begin by exploring the document management landscape, starting with the reasons why enterprise need effective document management. This will be followed by an introduction to document management and its key capabilities. And then we will be having 4 distinct demos for document management showcasing different use cases. And lastly, we will be open for Q&A. In today's fast paced business world, documents are the lifeblood of every organization, carrying the knowledge, decision, and records that fuel daily operations. Whether it's a contract that seals a deal, a policy that guides compliance, a report that captures a progress, or a procedure that ensures seamless workflows, documents are the silent engines driving every aspect of business operation. Every department from HR to finance or IT to customer services relies heavily on documents to get their job done. In the growing enterprise landscape, the ability to manage documents effectively is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. And yet, managing them effectively is often a challenge for many organizations, leading to lost time, frustrated employees, and risk to data integrity. Now, since documents play a crucial role in the success of any organization, let's explore why managing documents is so vital. First is the organization and creation of documents. Without a centralized system in place, documents can become scattered across different locations, whether it's on your local devices or cloud storages or even different records within the platform, making it challenging for employees to locate and access important files quickly. And then we have access controls. Managing access to confidential documents without sharing permission can lead to potential data breaches or misuse. And then document workflows, wherein organizations often need to follow document review processes before they can be finalized. When these workflows are manual, they can become bottlenecks, slowing down productivity and increasing the chances of human errors. And then there is the data compliance, which is a growing concern where every organization need to adhere to compliance to redact or hide or even securely delete sensitive information from documents. And lastly is the collaboration, which is a key in today's interconnected work environment, where teams are seeking better ways to create, access, or track documents. Introducing ServiceNow Document Management System, which is a powerful platform application designed to manage the entire lifecycle of digital documents, be it Word, PDF, Excel, PPT, or any other digital document. It serves as a centralized hub for various document types. With this application, businesses can ensure that their critical documents are always organized, secured, and readily accessible. Beyond acting as a standalone document repository, DMS also seamlessly integrate with existing ServiceNow workflow. This means that whether you are handling an incident, managing a case, or working with any other ServiceNow record, all related documents are effortlessly tied into the workflows. Let us have an overview about the key capabilities of DMS. First up is the document creation and storage. A document owner can create a document in the centralized document repository that help them to organize and make their documents accessible. And next is the version management. Versions are the key entity to store content on a document. Version management is an essential feature when it comes to tracking changes and updates in your documents. It enables teams to maintain record of changes, helping them to collaborate together on dynamic and evolving content. After that are the sharing permissions. Document security is one of the important topic for enterprise. DMS offers extensive sharing permissions that allows document access within and outside of the organization. And then we have document redaction. By redacting sensitive data from documents, you can ensure that your documents adhere to relevant data privacy regulation and avoid any potential legal and financial consequences. And next are the document workflows, which helps you to maintain organizational compliances, consistency, and quality on documents. And then there is document referencing. By linking a document to multiple ServiceNow records, you can improve collaboration and maintain data integrity that improves the efficiency and effectiveness of agents working on cases or incidents. And last but not the least is the integration with external content providers. By integrating with popular cloud storage solutions like Microsoft SharePoint, OneDrive, and Google Drive, DMS provides the flexibility and convenient way to manage and collaborate on documents regardless of their locations. Now, given our overview about DMS key capabilities, you might be wondering how to start leveraging these features. The process is straightforward. Install the document management plugin from the family plugin list and configure it for different interfaces. The plugin is a part of the platform offering and is available for free to install and consume. To access documents on ServiceNow records like incidents or cases, simply add documents to the related list configuration of any record. For end user portal experience, configure DMS as a widget named as related documents. Also, you do not need any explicit role to access DMS repository or create document within it. And now it's the time for the demo. We will have 4 different demos which are structured to give incremental bite-sized information on different use cases of DMS. We will start with simple use cases on document lifecycle and gradually move to advanced operation on documents in the next 3 demos. To start with the first demo, we will learn about the basic navigation, referencing a document to a ServiceNow record, viewing it within the platform, and creating a new document altogether from scratch and the steps involved into it. Once the document management plugin is installed for the instance, you can navigate to the document list from the menu. This will show you the list of documents created by you or shared with you. Here, you can classify your document basis on document type, which gives an organized view of all the documents available. You can click on New, which will allow you to create a new document in the DMS repository. Or you can click on any of the document that will navigate to the document detail where you can view or download the document. You can also refer a document to any of the ServiceNow record. Now let's assume there is an incident incoming into the queue of the agent. Let's navigate to the workspace and access the incident. The incident is for the email server outage impacting a wide set of users. As a step of investigation, the agent navigates through the document list, which is configured as a part of related list configuration. The agent uses the document link functionality where he can refer to the document present in the DMS repository. The agent types in the name of the document that he has to include on the incident. In this case, it would be the backup and recovery procedure. The experience is smooth and effective. With few clicks, the agent was able to refer the document relevant to the incident. Now, let's access the document record. As we discussed in the feature overview, a document contains a version as a key entity to store the content. By clicking on the version, the agent can open the file directly within the platform document viewer, eliminating the need to download it to the local device. The built-in document viewer provides a seamless experience, offering features like search, page navigation, zoom, rotation, and more, allowing the agents to quickly access the specific information they need. With these capabilities integrated directly into the platform, the agent can maintain focus on resolving issues without restriction of switching between tools. Now let's come back on the document list on the incident. Now let's create a new document record within the incident. In this scenario, the agent will add the server log, which is a crucial part of their investigation process. To begin, the agent clicks on New from the document related list. This action opens a document form where fields such as document name, description, and other custom attributes are available for input. The agent carefully fills in all the relevant information so that the document is well classified and easy to locate in the future. Next, the agent proceeds to add the first version of the document. By clicking on Upload Version, the agent is prompted to select and upload the server log file in PDF format from his local device. Once the version is uploaded and submitted, the document enters an active state, making it immediately available to use. It's worth noticing the document is automatically linked to the incident. Also, it will be available as a part of the DMS repository for any future references. It's important to highlight that the server log document contains sensitive information, which means access to this document should be restricted to a limited set of users involved in the incident. A key question to consider is, can this document be shared with Beth, who is the assigned to agent for the incident? Stay tuned for the next demo exploring sharing permission on this document. I will take a pause after the first demo. I see there are many questions popping up in the chat as well as in Q&A section. So let's address few of them. So the first one is regarding, is document management a free plugin? The answer is yes. It's a platform offering and it's absolutely free to consume without any additional license. Let's see the next one. The question is DMS available for all the ServiceNow solutions? The answer is yes. So you can configure document management for any of the ServiceNow application, whether it's incident management, case management, risk management, or any other solution. You just need to install the document management plugin and configure it for the related list or configure the portal widget and just get started. Next is there any role needed to create a document? The answer is no. Uh, the installation of the plugin is the only requirement to get started on DMS, and then any user on ServiceNow would be able to create documents in the repository and uh, view the documents or share the documents. So let's move on to our next demo. So in the previous demo, we demonstrated that how the agent added two documents to the incident using different methods. The first was referencing existing documents from DMS repository, and the second was creating a new documents on the fly, specifically the server log. Now let's explore the sharing permissions for that. Given that the server log contains sensitive information, the current agent Abel wants to restrict the access of this document only to Beth. To enable sharing permission on a document record, Abel first select the sharing permission checkbox on the document. Once this option is enabled, the document record presents several options for defining sharing permission, allowing the agent to control who can access the document. In this scenario, the agent opts for user level sharing permission. To configure this, Abel navigates to the user level permission setting and click on New to create a custom access rule. Here, he selects Beth as the user and then define the specific access level for her. DMS offers multiple options for defining access, such as reader, writer, or owner. In this case, Able assigned Beth as a reader for the document, allowing her to view the document without the ability to edit. After submitting the configuration, Beth is granted read-only access to the server log document. Now, let's quickly see how this sharing permission affects Beth's experience. Beth opens the incident record in her workspace and accesses the document list. Here she can view both the documents, the backup and recovery procedure, which is available to all the user involved in the incident, and the server log, which have been explicitly shared with her by Able. Opening the server log provides Beth with the read-only access, ensuring that she can review the content but cannot make any changes, thus maintaining the integrity and confidentiality of the sensitive information. To verify the restricted access, we also need to ensure that the server logs are visible only to Beth and Abel and not to other users involved in the incident. For this purpose, we added Adela as a watcher on the incident. Although she is a part of the incident, She should only have the access to the backup and recovery procedure and not to the sensitive server log. Let's impersonate Adela and navigate to her document list. In her view, she can only see the backup and recovery procedure and does not have the access to the server log, demonstrating that the sharing permission were applied correctly and sensitive information remained accessible to the relevant users. So we will take another pause to answer a couple of more Q&A. So the first one is, can I access documents from the portal? So the answer is yes. You can configure a widget named as related documents on the portal, and that's where you can have a drag and drop kind of seamless experience to manage the lifecycle of your documents. And I will also be sharing that how does it look when you configure the widget on the portal as a part of the stack. The next one is, what are different sharing permissions for documents? Can you elaborate more on them? Definitely. So sharing permission is one of the important feature in document lifecycle management. We offer a different type of sharing permission which defines the access for a variety of use cases. So we have sharing permission at a user level, users matching a specific group, users matching a specific role, and even users matching a specific criteria. All of these ties into the centralized user management in the sys user table of any instance. And along with that, we also allow the users to share a document publicly if it qualifies. So for that, they can use the permalink capability wherein they can just click on share document, and it allows them to create a static link along with its expiry and little bit more configuration, and that link they can configure either in their emails, portals, or even in their websites. So we give different ways to share the documents, whether internally or externally. The next one is, what all file types can I view in the document viewer platform? So essentially, all the Word formats you can view on the platform document viewer. So it can be a PDF, it could be a Word file, an Excel, as well as a PPT. I will be attaching the list of all the supporting extensions as a part of this deck. The next one is, how document management is different from knowledge management. Great question. So knowledge management is used by building a repository of knowledge articles to solve customers problem. So its primary focus is to be a self-service platform to provide a quick access to information. For example, customer support portals to help users to troubleshoot certain issues, or it has internal knowledge bases for IT support or HR policy, providing a self-service solution to the end users. So it's all about providing the self-service articles and having a repository around that. Wherein document management have very clear boundaries as compared to knowledge management. Document management is used for generating, storing, organizing, viewing, and tracking electronic documents. So our world surrounds with all the digital documents, let's say PDF, Word doc, images, etc., and we are responsible to maintain a centralized repository. And whether you want to treat DMS as a centralized repo, or it can be used with or without an association for any of the ServiceNow workflow. So typical documents in the document repository could be contract, policies, reports, or even marketing presentation in different formats. All right. So it's the time to move for our next demo. So now, since we have learned about the basics of documents along with the sharing permission, it's time for us to learn about some advanced capabilities. We realize that our hardworking agent Abel has to now create a root cause analysis document and submit it for approval. But wait, before submission, he has to ensure that the document is left with no sensitive information within it. Let's move on to the next demo where we will demonstrate the document redaction and workflow capabilities. Our agent Abel has been working on a server outage incident. To document his findings, he creates an RCA document capturing all the necessary information and analysis related to the incident. He carefully fills in all the related detail on the document record and uploads a version associated with it. However, the analysis contains certain sensitive information that should not be visible when the document is sent for approval. This is where the redaction feature comes into the play. Abel opens the RC document in the document viewer. Here, he is provided with the option to redact sensitive information directly within the document. Redaction can be performed in two ways. One, by drawing over specific areas of the document, and second, by searching for the sensitive keywords. In this demonstration, we will showcase both the methods. Abel first uses the drawing tool to redact the section containing user impacted. Next, he searches for server name. Since the name appears in multiple places throughout the document, the system automatically identifies and preview all the occurrences, making it easy for Abel to review before redacting them. Abel carefully previews all the highlighted section and keywords within the document. Satisfied with the selection, he clicks on Apply Redaction. This action permanently removes the selected content, ensuring that the sensitive data cannot be restored later, a critical feature for maintaining data privacy and compliance. As you can see, the document now has all the sensitive information redacted. Abel then saves this updated version by replacing the current one. Let's quickly verify the saved version. On opening the document in the document viewer, Abel sees that all the relevant information has been redacted. He also confirms by searching the particular keyword, which was the server name, on the search bar of the document viewer. He sees that there is no result associated with it, which confirms that the redaction was successful. Now, since the Abel is confident that the redaction has been successful, he is good to submit this document for the approval and review workflows. An admin can set up a document workflow rule for any metadata on a document. It allows setting up multiple sequential review and approval to be assigned as a part of a predefined workflow. For this demo, we have configured a rule where any document classified as investigation requires an approval from Beth. Let's verify this on the document record. Indeed, the document type is set as investigation. Abel, submit the document for approval. This changes the document version state from draft to awaiting review. You can see that the system automatically assigns Beth as the reviewer. Now, let's switch to Beth's perspective. She navigates to her approval queue where she finds a new request waiting for her review. She opens the request and sees it's an RC document. Beth reviews the analysis and, most importantly, confirms that the sensitive information previously redacted by Abel is securely hidden. Satisfied with the content, Beth takes an approval action on the document. Back in the Abel's view, he notices that the version state has been changed to ready for publishing, which means the approval workflow is completed for the document. He proceeds to click on publish, making the document in the active state. All right. So let's take few of the questions before jumping to the next topic. So the first one is, how does redaction work in context of SharePoint integration? Uh, a good question. So the way redaction works, that we allow redacting sensitive information from a document if it is stored only on the platform, and we do not allow redaction on SharePoint or on the Google Drive. Now, if you want to redact that particular document, then you can leverage our integrations with the external cloud, which allows you to download that file and make it as a version on the document record. And once that file becomes a part of the platform, then obviously you can use the redaction functionality and then save it as another version. Uh, what all use cases are supported in the SharePoint and Google Drive integration? Sure. So there are a couple of important use cases that we are covering with this integration. We allow our users to refer or link a file from these different content providers by allowing them to input the file URL or the file name. And once that particular connection is established, we also support a couple of other use cases. Let's say, in case if you want to download that file from SharePoint at any point of time on the document record, then you can use the sync functionality on the document record, as well as we offer an upload functionality wherein if you want to create a document and upload it on the SharePoints or the Google Drives, then we also cater to that use case. A point to note that this area is again we want to invest on, and as a long-term strategy, we are going to bring more exciting use cases to improve the collaboration experience on these providers. All right, so it's time to move on to our next and the last demo, which is digital signing using smart card. Now, since you are aware of the fundamental capabilities of document management and its operation, it's the time for us to learn about the digital signing capabilities using CAC and PIV card, which is specially designed for the federal customers of ServiceNow. So, before we jump on the demo, let's get an overview about the key capabilities. A CAC and PIV card is a special type of smart card used for security identification and authentication in US government and military sectors. These cards are primarily used by Department of Defense or federal agency for duty officers, civilian employees, and contractors. It contains a microchip that stores information such as digital certificate, which are used to authentication, email encryption, and digital signature. Now, today, federal customers have a manual process to sign their documents. It lacks standardization and automation, which impacts the efficiency of entire workflow. We have a powerful platform capability that will automate the digital signing experience for federal customers. The capability includes generation of an autofilled PDF from a form, setting up signing workflows, and signing the document using CACPIV card. Let us look on how do we get started. The steps are very simple. You have to first install the digital signing application for CACPIV signing from the ServiceNow store. Configure the document templates because that is the backbone of all the signing experience. So it allows you to define the different users who are going to sign, identify the fields on which those users are signed, and obviously the order in which multiple users are going to sign on that particular document. And then it's time for execution. So the first step is to initiate a document task. A document task can be initiated from any of the ServiceNow record. In the demo, we are going to show you from an HR case, but it's a platform capability and you can essentially use it on any of the ServiceNow solution. And the last step would be to sign the document using the CACPIV card. So let's jump on the demo. For this demo, we have configured two users as a part of the signing workflow within a document template. We have defined two types of document tasks that includes a signing task for Abraham Lincoln and a review task for Able Tutor. Let's get started by creating a simple HR case. We will select the pre-configured document template for the SF-182 form as a part of this process. We will preview the document that will allow the agent to initiate document tasks for the generated document. This will lead the participants to receive document tasks as specified in the document template. In this case, Abraham Lincoln will receive a task to sign the document. Let's impersonate Abraham's view to proceed on the signing task. We will open his employee center and will navigate to his task list. Over there, we navigate to the form that needs the signature. Clicking on the signing task will show all the task detail and the documents that need signature. On clicking on sign document, it will open the PDF on the Adobe Acrobat application on his desktop. Over there, he will review the entire document and navigate to the particular section that would need the signature. On clicking on the signature field, will show him the prompt which will show the available certificate. Over there, he will select his CAC certificate and will enter the PIN of his CAC card. As a next step, he scrolls down to the document and clicks on Complete Signing button. This pulls back the signed PDF back to the service portal. Now, moving back on the portal, he sees that the signing task has been completed and receives the updated PDF wherein he can see the signature. As a next step, he clicks on Validate and Submit, which will do more validation behind the scenes, and once the validations are completed, would move the task in the completed state. He verifies the same by navigating to his task completed list. Now, since Ibrahim has completed his signing task by signing the document, it's Abel's turn to act on the next document task. Let's go back to the HR case and verify the same. You can see the task list shows Ibrahim completing his signing task and Abel who is supposed to take an approval action. This is what we had configured in the signing workflow. Abel can either approve the document from his UI16 or from his Employee Center. Let's take the action from Abel's Employee Center. He sees a new document task in his queue. The task offers options to approve or reject the document. Abel can reject the document with a reason or approve it if everything looks good. In this case, he takes an approval action. Moving back to the case would show both the document task has been closed. You can also see that the final signed copy is attached as a part of the case. As a last step, the HR agent closes the case, which brings an end to the signing workflow. So we will take one last question before wrapping up the session. So it's, can I configure multiple signer to sign a document? So the answer is yes. You can definitely configure multiple signer as a part of the signing workflow. What you need to do is to go to a document template, select CACPIV signing, and over there you can define multiple participants as signers or reviewers. You can define their orders and then can define then on which particular sign on the form they have to sign using their CACPIV card. All right. Now to conclude our session and demo, we have two key takeaways. One, document management is a free platform solution available for use. We have a growing set of customers using the capability and reaping the benefit out of it. And second, we have a robust roadmap and long-term strategy to enhance our document management solution, ensuring that the introduction of more exciting feature and value-added features for you in the future. We have a couple of resources available for you to learn more about DMS. We will be sharing them as a part of the deck post the session. Also, you can reach out to me anytime on my inbox to learn more about any of the existing DMS capabilities and a feedback on the product.
Thanks, Rahul. And thank you all for joining us today. Be sure to check out our other Platform Academy sessions covering a variety of great topics across the ServiceNow platform.